Black Stars just lost to Sudan in Libya. So the match was played at a neutral ground, and Black Stars were not able to at least get a single point out of the match in Libya. And as it stands now, Black Stars are third on the league table, still with 2 points. Sudan has moved from 4 to 7 points, yes. And now they are second on the table. They've extended the points gap to 5 points. And now I can confirm to you as a Ghanaian that Black Stars will not qualify to the AFCON in Morocco. Yes, Black Stars will never qualify because with this performance, you can never beat Angola. With this performance, especially away, you can never beat Angola. Yes, you can't beat Sudan at home. You can't draw with Sudan away. You can't draw with Niger, or you can't win against Niger in the neutral ground, and you are going to beat Angola, who are playing very, very well. They've won all their 3 matches they've played in the group. Now, today, they'll be playing Niger. You can't beat Angola. And as it stands now, Black Stars can never qualify to the AFCON in Morocco. And it's very unfortunate. After 20 years, Black Stars win the future in an AFCON tournament, this is a disgrace. It's a disgrace, and the players should bow down their head in shame. The players, they should be shameful of themselves. This is disgusting. It's a disgrace to Ghana football. It's a disgrace to the players. This kind of generation, they've been breaking records, which is not good. Bad records that they've been setting for themselves. The good records, they will destroy those records and they will set the bad ones for themselves. These are the kind of players we have, and we call these players quality and exceptional, top quality players at the end of the day. And to qualify for even AFCON, there's a Black Star standard that was in every AFCON. In Black Stars did not even perform very well, not in the semi-finals, not to reach the semi-finals of the tournament. It dropped to the quarterfinals, dropped to the round of 16, and in the last two AFCONs we played, Black Stars were eliminated in the group stages of the AFCON. Now we've dropped again to qualification. That's the standard now. Now Black Stars are struggling to qualify for the AFCON proper. That's where we've reached. Yes, that's where we've reached. After the match against Sudan at the Accra Sports Stadium, Otto said Sudan were lucky and that the next time you face them, we are going to beat them. And I said right here that it was unnecessary for that statement to come out from the mouth of Otto because everything on that day in attack was not clicking. Yes, and at the end of the day, we said we created chances, we did that, we did this, we did that, we possessed the ball very well, we did that, but we were just unlucky that we didn't score a goal. Today, we created 18 chances against Sudan in our previous match at the Accra Sports Stadium. Today, Sudan created only 11 chances. We created 18. Sudan created 11 chances and they scored 2 goals. We created 18 chances in our previous match we played against Sudan. We got 7 shots on target and we didn't score a goal. Today, we had 7 attempts to go. We created 7 big chances. We had only 1 shot on target. We didn't score. And I said this in my previous video after the first leg that Kwesi Appiah steadied the Black Stars team in the first half at the Accra Sports Stadium. So he defended deep in the low block. He didn't open up. And in the second half, he saw that even if I open up Black Stars, this team cannot score because they don't have quality up front to bang in the goals. They are not potent enough up front. And today, you could clearly see the Sudanese side open up, and it got to a point these players were playing rondos on the middle of the pitch, where we say we have quality players, which we should be doing those things on the pitch. The Sudanese now they turned prime Barcelona with Xavi, Iniesta, and Busquets playing or practicing rondos on the field of the match, the midfield of the match. That's where we've reached now. And that's where we've gotten to, because the fundamentals are weak. You see, anytime football is not like, let's say, a magic that you just start and then you do certain 2-3 things and it will start working for you. Before Germany won the 2014 World Cup, they planned and they worked on it. They set a target for themselves and it worked for them. Even though they didn't reach their targets, according to investigation, according to sources confirmed, their target was for the 2018 World Cup, but they won it in 2014 because they laid the right structures and the right structure. They planned very well and it yielded good for them. Argentina, after World Cup in 2018, they didn't do that well, they didn't do that much. In 2022, they won the World Cup. They performed very well. They planned, and then it ended up successfully for them. We will sit down. We will not train everybody. We will not train any single player. We just hear this player. He plays for Atlanta. He scored this. Here, the president has carried his items. He's going to convince the player to come and play for us. You hear Semenyo playing for Bournemouth. We are going to convince him to come and play for Black Stars. Inaki Williams has been playing for Spain from his youthful age to 28 years old. Now that he saw, I won't be able to make it to the Spanish national team. Now he's available to play for the Black Stars, and you could clearly see he adds nothing to this Black Star setup. And he is the striker we are relying on. Meanwhile, we have players around Ghana, proper talents around Ghana we can nurture, who understands the local game, who understands the African game, and can play very well for the Black Stars of Ghana. We will not nurture those, we will not assemble these players, nurture them for them to become top players, so that we say, oh, this was a development plan from the Ghana Football Association from this particular year to this particular year, and now we are at the finals of the African Cup of Nations. No, you rather go in, you bring in players who are playing for Atlanta, who are playing for Bournemouth, who are playing for Atletico Bilbao. On paper, they are playing for big clubs, but I've forgotten that at the big clubs they are playing into a proper system. In Africa, how many matches have we watched that tactics, like you can purely see tactics? African game, sometimes it's a near day. Sometimes the African game, you need to be strong, you need to be hard on the pitch. In Europe, they're playing in good system, so the system is built around, and every player is playing very well. Addo at the bottom of the system fits him very well. And Atletico Bilbao in Williams, the system fits him very well. What's the system in Ghana? Otto will say, oh, I am a 4-2-3-1 coach, and you start a match with two number 6. Who is going to be the ball carrier? Who is going to be the one doing the boss-to-boss role in midfield? Ibrahim Sulemana is not technically that brilliant on the ball. Elisha Wusu on also the corner. And the midfield will just be empty. No creativity in midfield. There's no one linking up the midfield to the attack. Kudus Mohammed is the only one we can talk about. And Kudus Mohammed is not that kind of midfielder, that kind of number 10s like Ozil. He would like to create for attackers to score. Kudus Mohammed would like to score and make name for himself. The system does not really fit them. So we need to nurture this young player to fit the African game so that we'll be able to win African matches. And since we stopped doing that, and how many times the performance of the Black Stars has been reducing, has been dropping drastically, gradually, the performance has been dropping. Yes, since we stopped that, since the Asamoahs, the Sule Montaris, the Kwadwo Asamoahs, the other people, the Stephen Appiahs, who understood the local game, the African game, since they left the Black Stars of Ghana, the Jonathan Mensahs and the the Harrison Affus and those people, since they left the Black Stars of Ghana, we have now gotten to a point we struggle to qualify for an AFCON tournament, and Sudan are scoring us 2 unanswered goals in an AFCON qualifier. It's a disgrace to us. It's a disgrace to Ghana football. And Keto Kreku, this is something you should think about. I think our leaders are refusing to think outside the box. We are always listening around. We are listening around. Oh, instead of spending the money we generate, not your pocket money, money from for the country, money you generate from football, from tournaments you've played, to nurture players, you rather use it and book flights, and then you go to UK, because for that one, when you go, you have per diems and other things. You go there and then you want to convince players. And since now we are struggling to qualify, you hear next time Black Stars have Keto Kreku has gone to England. He has heard one player called this. His accent or his root is from Ghana. He's going to convince him to come and play for the Black Stars. And that has been the problem. That has been the disease of the Black Stars of Ghana in recent times. That's been the problem with the Black Stars of Ghana in recent times. How can we go for an AFCON tournament? Cape Verde will score us. We can't win against Mozambique. Egypt will drew. Comoros scored us. Black Stars, Ghana, the senior men's team. You see, on paper, that's what I'm talking about. Because on paper, the clubs these are players play for, and the clubs the Sudanese play for, They cannot be compared. And Senegal even struggled to score Malawi today. You see, you could clearly see some countries, they are getting to understand, they are working towards their game. What are we doing? We are always stagnant. If not, even if we are not even stagnant, we are always dropping when it comes to our performance. That's the Black Stars for you. That's not for you. And at the end of the day, at the end of the day, you will come and say, oh, okay, to people who go and meet the players that this they are not committed, they are not this, they are not this. Yes, let's put their commitment aside. If they are good, they can win for us. We know they are not committed. Yes, let's say they are not committed. Let's say they are not committed, but they are not good. If they are not committed, they are not committed, they are not good enough. Let's be frank with them. Check the first goal Sudan scored against Ghana. Where were the central defenders? Where were the central defenders? And that Elijah Wolf's guy, a striker is going to score you. See where he was facing towards. His face. See where he was going. What was he going to do at the corner? At the corner line. What was he going to do there? See what's actually happened. Gideon Mensah was going to clear the ball. We don't know what they were doing. I need to say, we don't know what they were doing. Oh, come on. And now Black Stars has become, now people are even annoyed, and it has become something that a mere Ghanaian would not like to listen to. Like, you don't like to hear anything related to the Black Stars. At first, that was the pride of Ghana. See, Black Stars performing at the 2010 World Cup, reaching the quarterfinals of the 2010 World Cup. That was Black Stars. And you could see how Black Stars felt after Samaya missed that penalty. And now Black Stars just lost against Sudan. And you ask people in those areas, okay, it's normal because they've been putting out this, shambolic performance for about 4 or 5 years now. It's okay, we don't care. Kwesi Appiah, who is the former coach of the Black Stars, Ignatius. This Ignatius came to Kinveza and he didn't do anything. They are the coaches who Black Stars didn't even win a single match against them. And I said, let's stop it. We can't beat Angola. And now the journey for us for the Morocco AFCON is over. The journey is over. We can never qualify. We can't beat Angola because the performance of Angola in these particular qualifiers is exceptional. 3 matches, 3 points, 9 points. Today they are playing against Niger. They win and they move to 12 points. We are still at 2 points. So what Sudan need to do is they only need to win only one match, and they win against Niger. They are not going to lose a match for us to win. And how can we win? That's Black Stars for you. That's Black Star. You create 18 chances on your own grounds. You didn't score one of them. Sudan, today they created 11 chances. They scored 2 goals. And we have attackers, world-class attackers who play for Bobao, who play for Leicester City, who play for Lyon, who play for Bournemouth. We have them in our squad, and we say we have top-class players who are going to play for the Black Stars of Ghana. We are comfortable we have them, and yet they can't score one goal out of 18 chances, missing chances. They are even easier to score than to miss, but we miss them. Yes, we miss them. They're not just good enough. Let's be honest with them. And as it stands now, the journey for us for the Morocco AFCON in 2025 is over.